Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys. We are the Border Hookups.
Yeah, and this time we are not sitting with our backs to the window so that we look silhouetted. We've learned.
Yeah, we are actually at a cabin, and look how homey it looks.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool? So we're not staying here, though.
Right. We like to do this stuff from our camper if at all possible. And but with the Wi-Fi up here, especially in the tourist areas, it gets crazy starting on Thursdays all the way through Sunday.
Yeah, we just didn't think that we had enough bandwidth to be able to provide a good show. So here we are, and I know this was kind of scheduled a little last minute, so hopefully there are some people that are still going to jump on. But
yeah, so you want to tell them a little bit about us?
I do. I was just going to introduce us for those of you who do not know our story and don't know who we are, and we are the Border Hookups. I am Jacqueline.
I'm Dave.
And we're married, and we're musicians, and we're full-time RV travelers.
And Jacqueline's a health coach.
And I'm a health coach, yes. Yep. And it was about, I want to say 15 months ago now that we sold everything we owned. People always ask us, don't you have a storage unit or anything? And we don't. We sold everything.
Yeah, we have one cardboard box, maybe a small cardboard box at a friend's house.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, we gave a lot of things away too, because we started out right in the middle of COVID, quarantine, and all of that stuff. So, but you know what? It was our dream to do it, and we had been planning for almost 2 years. So we just went ahead and we did it anyway. Yeah. So now we're out on the road, and like Dave said, I health coach. I help people to lose weight, and then we play music together, and we bring you YouTube videos.
Yeah, and we're hoping to be wheeling with the Wendy's soon. That's the plan. Oh, look at that! They happen to be on. Who knew?
Yay, you guys! Nice to see you.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to come on and talk to you guys. We love connecting with everybody, and so many of you have commented and sent us messages, and some of you have bought our merchandise too.
Yes.
So
not this.
So thank you guys so much. We have a CD out now. If you didn't get a chance, you have one. Yeah. If you did not get a chance, that's all original music, by the way. And if you didn't get a chance to buy any of our music, we are on Spotify and Apple Music and what else? Amazon and Pandora and all of that.
50 different avenues.
So if you want to hear what our music is all about, then please go there.
Yes. And happy 3-year madversary to the Wheelin'.
Oh, it's their third year?
Yeah,
wow, 3rd year. You guys.
And the beanie is in the camper because it's too hot. It's hot up here. Yeah.
He looks different without it, doesn't he?
And Rob and Jan, the can band.
Oh, hello.
And
hi.
Bobby Hall.
Nice to see you guys. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Hey, and let us know where you're watching from too, if you would. We're in Minnesota right now. So yeah, we'd love to see where you guys are watching from. Mm-hmm. So we were going to talk a little bit about how summer has been going so far.
It's been interesting. It's been a very interesting summer. I almost took my leg off with a gas-powered pruner twice in 10 minutes. That's pilot error right there. That is nothing to do with the implement of destruction. And then I got spider bites, 2, count them. We think it was a brown recluse, which isn't fun. And I made it through that. And then 1 week ago, I was told that I have Lyme disease.
Yep.
So something is trying to take me out somehow, somewhere. But I'm here to tell about it.
But isn't it the power of 3s? So now you've had 3 things happen. So
I'll buy that.
So now you're good.
Yeah.
Now it's all good. Going all uphill from here. So
Cortez, Colorado.
Oh wow.
We stayed in Cortez. We stayed at the Walmart. And we looked out our window the next morning, and saw a guy with a massage table giving someone a massage
I remember
in
that.
the parking lot of the Walmart.
And Dave almost went out there and got a massage himself.
I figured, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
The things that you see at Walmart, right?
Yeah. And we bought Indiana. We bought our camper in Indiana.
And don't forget the Canadians on.
Yep.
So, well, you did a shout out to them, but
Yes.
I mean, go Canada.
Yep. Cave Creek, Arizona. We've not been there.
We have not, but we need to be putting more things on our list of places to go. Absolutely. Yeah. So, but yeah, so you've had a really, really rough summer.
It's been interesting. Living in the middle of the woods. I mean, we're literally in the middle of the woods. 420 acres. 420 acres of woods. And so there are spiders, there are wood ticks. In fact, the county that we are staying in is the #1 county in the country for Lyme disease.
Yeah.
It's Crow Wing County in Minnesota, northern Minnesota, and it is bad. So
it is.
I think it's country, state or country. I think it's country. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to say country. I'm going to go out on a limb and destroy me if I'm wrong. But yeah.
Yeah. So I think we've been talking a lot about what next summer will bring, because we do come back to Minnesota and play a lot of music, a lot of shows. And so we may have to postpone or stay somewhere else where the ticks aren't as prevalent.
Right.
But, that being said, there's been some good things too. So a lot of music has been played.
Yeah, a lot of music. In fact, we were setting a time to get out back on the road, and shows, and this is a great problem to have, but shows kept coming in. We have a lot of corporate stuff. Allianz Life Insurance were playing their 5K in Minneapolis, and then we're literally leaving after we play that show. We're getting in the camper and heading out to the and we're jumping all over the place, aren't we? I'm jumping all over the place.
You are.
Did you know that there's so Bobby said he's in Cumming, Georgia. There's a Cumming, Iowa too.
In
fact, we were supposed to play a show down there. Well, it was in the works to play a show down there in September, and it didn't go through this year, but next year they're going to do. It's a festival they're working on.
Right.
And who knew?
You should have had your can koozie for that. We won't repeat what it says. We won't repeat
what it says, but somebody gave it to me at a Roger Klein show, and it's one of my most prized possessions. I love this thing. It's a great conversation starter. Let's put it that way.
It is pretty awesome.
Or a great conversation ender, depending who you show it to.
Yeah, so we've been playing a lot of shows, and just keeping busy with health coaching. I had a convention that I was just at. So, for health coaching, and got to be around a whole bunch of other health coaches, people who are getting healthy. They're at different points in their journeys, so it was a lot of fun. And Dave was back home being a bachelor.
I had a party every night in our camper. I had 78 people in our camper at one time.
It's actually when he got diagnosed with Lyme.
And then I got Lyme. Somebody gave me Lyme disease at one of the parties. I never should have trusted that guy with 4 legs. Tried to make me a cocktail. He's like, "You want a cocktail?"
Oh, Kevin.
And he came
awesome.
right at me.
Look at this.
Thanks,
thank you so much.
Well, now we have enough gas money to get home tonight. Perfect.
Right.
I was wondering how that was going to work out.
We can eat dinner.
We could eat. You get a snack.
Oh boy.
And then next week we go to. Somebody said A. Am I jumping all over the place?
You are. You are. So I was just going to say the other thing that we've been doing that's been keeping us busy is shooting the YouTube videos, and it's been a little bit challenging.
It's been very challenging. You have to get very creative. I don't know how many of you have YouTube channels, but when you sit in one spot for too long, you have to get really creative. So, when you're coming out with these once a week, and you're not moving down the road, you're doing like how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This week, being a full-time RVer, making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, so
that's our next episode.
We don't have peanut butter in the house, actually. No, we don't.
And we don't have jelly.
We don't. We have neither. We have
how to make a bread sandwich.
We have PB2 powder, which is peanut butter powder, and it just has, I want to say, like a third of the calories. So anyway, So we could do that. But why don't you let us know if there are things that you'd like us to shoot, maybe? I mean, within reason of us like going to see places and things like that. You know, maybe not asking us to go skydiving or something like that. But
that's an idea.
Yeah. But if you have any suggestions or recommendations, anything you want to see, you know, what are your questions on full-time RVing and what can we put out there for you guys that would make your lives better?
Right. We were traveling back up here today because we were in the Minneapolis area for the last week. And we got back, and when we started full timing, it was strange because I'd feel like, oh, we've been gone so long. Oh, it's so weird to be back. And now it's just so much of what we do that I don't even think about it anymore. It's just like, oh, we're there, and now we're here, and now we're here. So it just becomes part of your life, and not like you don't kind of judge it by how it feels. It just was.
Yeah, we've been playing shows in various areas of the state. So we've been really going back and forth and back and forth. You're reading a few comments. I'm just going to.
Yep. Kevin Sterner said, how about shooting one of your gigs? The only problem with Kevin is going to cost you $10. Oh, wait,
done.
Forget it. He already did it.
Yeah, and we can do that. The only issue is we'd have to basically show or play our originals. Yeah. Although
it doesn't matter.
No,
we could play
probably
covers.
Could.
Yeah. Sometimes you get flagged. You just have to decide which bands you play. Some flag faster than others.
And it's okay. Sometimes it's a copyright strike, but they don't give you a warning, or I think you get 3 warnings and then like they pull your channel down. So we just want to be careful of that.
You get grounded for a week.
Yes.
You have to stay in your camper for 1 week.
So we don't want that, but yeah. So do you want to maybe read those a little bit?
Yeah,
too,
absolutely.
And then I was just gonna start
cooking videos.
Yes. We've actually been talking about that, and I have a ton of healthy, delicious recipes. They are delicious, aren't they?
Oh yes, yes, very delicious.
They are, seriously.
Yes, they're good. They are good.
People are gonna think you're not serious.
No, they're delicious.
They are. They're amazing. So, oh my god,
they are good.
You're done.
They are good.
So yeah, I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah. And then somebody said, I saw it here. I have my glasses on, but the computer's pretty far away. So shoot a music video while camping. Well, that's interesting because one thing that we will be working on now that Jacqueline's back in Minnesota is shooting music videos for some of these songs. Ooh. So Folk Star Singer is probably going to be the first one that we shoot a video for. And then we'll just go down the line and we'll put those out.
Maybe we should play Folk Star Singer before we go on. I do, because I love it. It's my favorite song on the album. And we've noticed from the streaming and everything that it seems to be most people's favorite as well. So we haven't played that one in a few weeks. So
is the screen jumping again? Remember somebody last time said lock down the light.
Oh, no, I don't think
it's not doing it. Okay.
I don't think so.
I love that we do these lives and then we wait for you guys to tell us how to do these lives. We have no idea what we're doing, but do this.
They know our videos. They're not expecting perfection.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is a song called Folk Star Singer. And it's the first song. I had to look. Lights so bright I can barely see what's around the corner right in front of me. Midnight travel never felt so good. Windows down, staring at the hood. Suitcase packed, I'm traveling fairly light. Guitar's resting for just one night. And it just sloshing round in a can. Keeping company with the satellite man. Town to town, up and down, y'all. Sexy life of a pop star singer. Gaining ground. All right. The goopy dog sleeps all the way. Lifting her head just to eat and pray. Trailer lights are flowing with the glow. Giving me comfort on the open road. Town to town, up and down, y'all. Sexy life of a pop star singer. Getting ground. I have a tickle. On and on I go. If you never slow down, you may never know. Dumb deadbeat tired, I had to say that a deadbeat night beats a cubicle day. Town to town, up and down, y'all. Sexy life of a folk star singer. Town to town, up and down, y'all. Sexy life of a folk star singer. Getting ground. Yeah.
Bad timing.
Very bad timing.
All right.
I don't know if this is affecting you guys.
Oh, yeah.
But there are fires in Canada. And when we were driving here, you can see the literal haze. And then a friend of mine who,
Go on.
excuse me, a friend of mine who plays a lot of shows. He's actually the drummer for the Stray Cats.
Okay.
Asked if people are having issues playing outdoor shows.
Oh, sure.
And people said, yeah, outdoor shows are really bad right now. Barely indoor shows are really bad right now. So
that makes sense.
That's a song called Folk Star Singer.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. And speaking of Canada, we are actually on our way to Canada. We are going to be meeting my parents halfway between Minnesota, where we are, and the Paw, Manitoba, which is my hometown. So we're meeting in Winnipeg, and I could not be more excited because it has been over 2 years, probably like 25 months now, something like that.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able to see them, or we haven't. And so anyhow, we're very, very excited. We have to jump through a few hoops. There are a few obstacles. Border Patrol is going on strike. So, but apparently that will only affect wait times. So we have that. Right. We have to get COVID tests. We have to upload our vaccination cards into this app and a bunch of things, but I don't care.
Within 72 hours.
Right. Of being at the border. I will do whatever it takes to get over there.
Go see Mama and Papa.
Yeah. Yeah. And they did say that the smoke is pretty bad there.
Yeah. It doesn't affect me though. I have no issues whatsoever with it.
Let's get your inhaler there, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. So, and then after that, we have some plans. What are you reading there?
What's this?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
That's Wheeling with the Wendy's.
Well, now we can have dessert.
Yeah. Yeah. Gave us a tip. Thank you guys so much. Oh, that is so sweet. You guys have been awesome.
Yeah.
Supporting us and everything. We really appreciate it. And we cannot wait to meet you guys.
I haven't seen Chasing RV Sunshine come on yet.
Well, you'll have to reach out and say what the hey.
Yeah.
So what are our plans after the thing that we're playing, the 5K, when we're like, ooh, taking off?
Yeah, we're going to take off for the Badlands. And we were planning to camp in the Badlands on our way back last fall or this spring, and we just ran out of time, and it was really cold, and we did not want to go sit in the Badlands in the chill and the rain and all of that. So we said, let's catch it on the way out of town. And so we're going to go to the Badlands, and then we're going to work our way through Colorado. And then we have a show in Los Alamos, New Mexico in September.
Los Alamos is in New Mexico?
In New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did not remember that.
Yeah.
But I guess when you go to how many places in the course of 10 months,
Right.
Excuse me, you forget where
Right.
everything is.
And if you don't know me well enough, I don't like heights. And so when we drove into Los Alamos, you're driving on these cliff edges, and you're going up, and then you think, well, this isn't that bad. And then you look way up there, and you can see where the road goes, and it's on the edge of a cliff, and you're kind of like, I want to turn around. And then you remember you have a 30-foot camper behind you, and you can't do any of that. So,
So we get to do that
these
again.
These guys are in New Mexico.
Oh, really? Cool. Oh, nice. Oh, I bet it's super hot there right now.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been pretty warm in so many places. So, yes. And then we are actually going to be in New Mexico in October for the Balloon Fiesta. We have not seen that
yet. Somebody asked when we will be in Los Alamos. You can always go to theborderhookups.com and see our schedule, but I can tell you right now, because I know a guy who has this information. And that date will be
Yeah, that's one of the things we're trying to do is decide, how do we book shows in different states and different areas, but also not be tied down to having to be in a certain place at a certain time.
Right. We want the best of both worlds. We want to make money, but we don't want to have to go there.
We really enjoy the flexibility of having remote positions. And like I can do health coaching from absolutely anywhere. I check in with clients and do Zooms and things like that. But if you start booking shows, then you can't just on a whim go, oh hey, let's go to the Grand Canyon.
Right.
Like we did.
October 2nd is when we're going to be at Bathtub Row Brewery in Los Alamos.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that.
And the way we found out about this place is we stayed there. Why am I so short?
Because you don't have good posture.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
There you go.
We stayed there last spring, and it was fun. We had a great time. We stayed right at the brewery because it's a Harvest Host. So they're letting us stay there again, and it's right downtown. So you're like right where they did the Manhattan Project, and Oppenheimer's house is right across the street.
It was so cool to see all of that. It really was. So John was asking if the name The Border Hookups comes because I am Canadian. And yes, I am Canadian, born and raised, and have been in the U.S. now for quite a while, but Canada's home and the U.S. is home. So I'm just lucky. I get to have two countries.
And a really great husband.
Absolutely. Aw. That is true.
Yeah.
So, we're going to be doing that. And then we're also planning to do some events with the Escapers. I believe we're going to be playing at one of their events. So if y'all don't know what the Escapers are or who they are, it's an RV club. It's an offshoot of the Escapees RV club, which is a huge RV club. The Escapers is smaller, and it's intended more for working age RVers who are full-time. I think mainly full-time.
Yeah, mainly full-time. That's if you ever see my beanie, not this one, but I wear my beanie all the time because I get bald head. I get cold. My beanie's on. If it's not summer, I wear my beanie everywhere because I get chilly. They said it's 100 degrees in Los Alamos in New Mexico. And then somebody I can barely see, but Bobby Hall asked if we're staying north for the winter. We are not. We are out of here in September and heading south to meet back up with our friends on the road.
No more winters for me. I've had enough.
Right. And in fact, we're already talking about next summer, and we'll probably be north for fewer days. We want to do more moving around and traveling.
Mm-hmm.
The main reason that we come back to Minnesota is family,
Yes.
the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of clients up here from back when I played music full time. So we take advantage of being able to play for those clients, and it just keeps growing. The YouTube channel has gotten us a lot more activity.
Yeah.
So we played a show, and I don't know if I told this story the last time we did a live, but we played a show in my hometown, and this couple was sitting in front of us, and they came up and talked to us after the show, and they said, we watched your YouTube channel, and we had been watching it for quite some time, and all of a sudden we saw your house that you sold and realized that we live right up the street. So they drive by it every day, and they had no idea that we lived in Northfield and that we were even from Minnesota, I think. So how weird would that be? You're watching and all of a sudden you're like,
hey, wait a minute.
Down the street. We drive by that every day.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
It was. So we have had the chance to meet a lot of people out on the road, and we're, like Dave said, it's been great to be in Minnesota, but we are also excited to go out and travel and do all these things we're talking about, and then bring you videos of us doing that. So, and that's why I was asking for suggestions too, because, we always want to know what you want to see, and hopefully you're finding the videos entertaining.
We try to keep them moving. With sometimes things don't happen, and sometimes they do, and we just try to go with the flow, and we don't script stuff out. We honestly don't. We don't. Maybe our beginnings or our endings are scripted. Other than that, it's 100% go with the flow. And Andy Flair said it's 102 in Tucson. I want to know if he's heard of Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers, because we're huge Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers fans.
We are.
And we're planning on going to see him in Mexico.
And what I think is funny is that when Dave and I met, we both independently liked Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers. And he's not obscure if you're in Arizona. Right. But when you're in Minnesota, not many people know of Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers.
Right.
So it was really funny that I was with him one day in his car, and he put a CD on, and it was Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers. And I, that was it. That's what did it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I knew it was a match made in heaven there.
Yes.
What do you got?
I'm just looking really quick here.
What?
Looking at shows. People want to come see shows, which is cool. We've had people in Minnesota come see shows that, other than the people in Northfield, that have seen watched the channel, which is really fun.
Well, and that kind of gives us the, I guess, energy or the little push we need to be booking some shows out on the road. I think if people are talking about wanting to see us out on the road, then we should probably be trying to book a few out there.
Yes. Yeah. And we will. It's just when you're a moving target, it's a lot more difficult. It's a lot more difficult to lock in the shows. Here it's very easy because we already have the contacts, and we'll book 2 or 3 a week. Where did we play the other week? We played 4. Jacqueline. If you saw the last video, Jacqueline's voice, she sounded very Stevie Nicks. Thought maybe she was starting to smoke heaters or something in her off time. Yeah, you sounded rough.
I did. Well, it's pretty funny because when you're not playing music, you miss it so much. And then when you're playing 4 shows a week,
you hate it. You absolutely hate it.
You don't hate it, but you just, it's a lot of work because you have to go and set everything up. You have to travel there, set it all up, play your, 3-hour show, tear everything down, travel back home. So it can be a lot. But then the minute you stop for a week, then you're just missing it and going, oh, I want to play music. I want to play music.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
definitely
what we've been doing. So speaking of that, maybe we should play one more song.
I just happen to have a guitar right here.
Wow, look at that.
Who knew? So we get a lot of requests for free.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to try to make it through this.
Oh boy, I forgot.
After my smoke inhalation. So we'll try to get all the way through. If not, you'll get a sampling. And this is song number
4. It's 4.
This is song number 4. She hit the open road to finally find a way. I'm sure as all get out, she was never meant to stay. All signs pointed west, so she took too hot to me. Saddle up your horses, boys, dead grasses will turn to green. On a gambler's tack, there's no holding back, you can see it in her eyes. No deadwood dances, no dead end chances, her limits kiss the sky. What's done is done, now she's on the run, no regrets, holding back. It's 10 and 2, pushing through, no wheels on the track. Never one to know, not to roll past go. A gambling girl, sure as yeah she'll be. Bird in hand, hell no. Sunday drives too slow, you can't deny an endless sky. The sirens are all singing sweetly, hallelujah, I am free. Wing wanderlust rescued me and sent me on my way. Not a minute or two too late. Rearview mirrors tossed aside, the line, the ditches, the road, dreams die. Never to breed regret, never to second guess. And as she rounds a corner, another sunrise clearly makes the grade. There's one more reason to ditch this life, one more reason to not have stayed. Well now, as the miles roll past, your mind is cash, your feet begin to tire. That you wrongly leave behind all the sacred and desire. But you clearly never thought to ask, where do you stand in life? I said to her, I'll grab my things, let's get out of here tonight. Never one to know, not to roll past go. A gambling girl, sure as yeah she'll be. Bird in hand, hell no. Sunday drives too slow, you can't deny an endless sky. But sirens are all singing sweetly, hallelujah, I am free. Wait, wanderlust rescued me and sent me on my way. Not a minute or two too late. Rearview mirrors tossed aside, the line, the ditches, the road, dreams died. Never to breathe regret, never to second guess. And as she rounds a corner, another sunset clearly makes the grade. There's one more reason to ditch this life, you all know it.
Yeah.
One more reason to not have stayed. And that's called Free. And if you notice, we botched the second verse a little bit. There's a reason for that. It's I had been playing this song for a long time, and then we went into the studio to record it. And our producer, Steve Jennings, said, I need another verse. I need another verse from you. And so I'm like, really? Homework. So I think we wrote it right in the control room. I think
you did.
Craig Wasner and I just basically figured out some new parts, and that was that. But it's still in my head that I don't know that verse until I have to really think about it. What's up?
I was just reading. It's a Thor kid and Nicole, looks like. Never get tired of live music. There's just something special about that. I agree. And we love to go out and listen to live music too, and, support other musicians. But yeah, you're right. Just being able to sit there and listen to that, it's just such an experience. And so thank you for listening to us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank you for the loving the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's all about being on the road. The album's all about being on the road and then just having that experience, and it's amazing. People ask what's the biggest mistake or one thing that we wish we could do again and that we would have done it sooner.
Yeah, that's true. And then, for me, I was thinking about that the other day, like, what do I wish I had known? And I think I wish that I had known that we would like to mainly boondock. Because the first trailer that we bought just wasn't as conducive to living really, because it was a little bit too small with the Murphy bed. But then when we went out with our second rig, we had just a little bit of solar put on it. And we realized very quickly that we want to be off the grid. We want to be able to go places where the scenery is just absolutely majestic and it's calm and quiet and peaceful. And we just, we enjoy that a little more than RV parks. It's nice to go into an RV park and reset.
Right.
And meet people that way.
Yes.
Like that's always fun. But for the majority of the time, it's nice you kind of live this life because you want to see everything the way it should be seen.
Right.
And I'm sure you can all appreciate that. Like rather than maybe going to the Grand Canyon and staying, like back to back to back to back with other RVs. It's nice to just go out there in the public land. We were in the Tonto National Forest and just enjoy that.
And John asked if we were going to go to Quartzsite. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll end up there. We're still deciding on a date that we are going to go out and play Valley of the Names, which the Border Hookups has a logo and rocks out there. If you watch the video, 2 weeks that changed our lives.
Oh yes.
We went out there and Jacqueline made a logo and shot it from the air. And so our plan is to go out. We'll announce this and do a live concert out there. It's about an hour ride.
It's into the California side, isn't it?
It's on the Arizona side.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to bring your Prius out there. It's a little rough, but
again, me not knowing the state that we were in.
It's right on the Arizona side of California, barely on the Arizona side. And so we're going to go out there and do a concert, run off a generator, and the plan is to do once a year, same day, same time.
And we figure if nobody shows up, we do it anyway.
Right, we'll do it anyway. So we need to practice.
That would be fun though. Just out there in the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh, there's just something about that.
So the answer to the Quartzsite.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure we'll be out there. We've not camped there. We drove past it on our way to Yuma last year, but it's definitely on our list. And if you're out there, let us know. We'll hang out. Yeah,
absolutely. So just kind of watching for questions, you guys. And if you have any other questions or comments or, like I said, ideas for videos or anything, make sure you put that in there. And otherwise, I think we're going to probably sign off here soon because
sign off a little early today.
What's funny is the other thing, about this lifestyle, it's so flexible and we get to take time off whenever we want to. And then we, have shows booked and we have things to do. And then I have health coaching calls, and because I have a team of coaches as well. And so when Dave said, you know what, this will be fun, let's do a live. And he was really looking forward to doing a live. And then he said, we'll do it Thursday night. And he didn't really ask me, because generally I don't have a ton of things planned Thursday night, but I didn't even really think about it either. However, I have a bunch of Zooms scheduled, so
I can just sit here quietly.
Yes, you can.
I don't want to say anything, but I'll just sit here quietly.
Just chat, just chat with everybody.
I could put a puzzle together. People could just watch me put a puzzle together. There's a puzzle around here somewhere, isn't there?
But I like that we got an idea about like maybe, videoing more of our shows. Yeah. So we can definitely do that. Show a little bit more of that if you're interested. Yeah,
we'll do some more of the shows. Always looking for ideas.
Yeah.
If there's something that you guys are interested in. We don't do a lot of how-to stuff. We're more of a lifestyle channel. But
we kind of just want to show you what it's like to be out here. If you have specific questions, we can certainly answer them. But we kind of send you to other videos for the really detailed.
Right. I don't want to mess
stuff.
up your camper. I don't want to break anything that you already own by telling you how to do it. Except we did use our new levelers today.
Yeah.
Our little rocker.
We'll put that in the
and then we
video.
did film it. So
yeah, we'll definitely put that in there. And then otherwise, so excited to be going to Canada, and you know, that's next within these next few days here. So
Rob and Jan, they have good solar, and solar is
it is.
It's the way to go.
So Rob and Jan, you guys will be able to, I don't know if you generally travel into the US with your RV during the off season or what, but you'll be able to hopefully come here soon too. And it'll be good once those borders are completely open.
We apologize for having to duck out early. We'll do another live coming up, and we'll do a full hour next time.
Yeah, with more music too.
With more music. Hey, thanks a lot, you guys, for watching. We definitely appreciate it. It means a lot to us. And we'll see y'all out here.
We appreciate you guys so much. And we hope to see you out here.